You're listening to 5 Minutes of English with Laura Pickens, a short podcast about the way we actually talk, like for real.
What is your pretension? Hi, my name's Laura. I'm an American living in Russia, and I work as a speech coach to help people speak English better. Today, I'm going to talk about a word that I hear all the time living in Russia. And every time I know what the feeling is of this word, but I have no idea how to translate it. And that is the word pретензия. Now, what usually happens in these types of conversations is people open up Google Translate, they look it up and say, easy. It means claim, complaint, grievance, pretension. And none of those are going to match if you are trying to use this in spoken English. So let's look into what it means in Russia and how to capture the same feeling in English. Let's look at the easiest form of this word, which is the legal version of this word. And in this way, the translations that we have actually do quite work. You can make a complaint against somebody. They've done something wrong and you're ready to go to court about it. You can file a grievance, for example, with your HR department at work. Something was done wrong and you want it fixed. We have the word pretension, which I swear to God, I have no idea what it means. So, what do we do about the other situations? I hear this when you have conflicts in relationships, especially where the conversation goes like below the surface. There are unspoken things. It's not direct in your face accusations. This is when you want to stand up for yourself. These are the phrases I want to look to today that capture that same feel in English that looks like you're defending yourself and not just saying something badly translated. You could say, "What's your problem? What's your problem with me? What's your issue?" This is a very direct way of saying, look, I know you have something that's bothering you, something that you don't like about me. You're being passive about it, and I want to make it direct. Tell me exactly what the problem is. If you want to take a higher road about it, you might say, what's your objection? This is something you might even hear in a boardroom. This is actually quite neutral. It shows curiosity, like you want to know what the issue on the other side is. Then we have some really good passive aggressive ones. What are you getting at? This means that the person is not being clear, but they're definitely saying something that has an accusation in it. What are you implying? Is a more direct way of saying that. What are you trying to say? All of these, again, are implying that that person is not being direct in what they want to say, but their intention is clear. Are you blaming me for something? This means that the person has said it's your fault, or at least they have hinted at it. What are you accusing me of? To accuse someone, it's rather formal. This is what you would do at the police station. You accuse somebody of a crime. But it can also be used in conversation, but it is a very serious step. So now it's my fault. Ooh, that's a very passive aggressive accusation. But if you want to capture that same confrontational in your face, what's your problem with me? Or do you have a problem with me? This brings it out of the passive aggressive. It is aggressive. It's in your face. It is, we have an issue and perhaps we want to work through it. But if you come up to somebody if you want to start a confrontation with somebody and you ask them, what is your pretension? They might think you're asking about your blood pressure. Good luck in your passive aggressive accusations. I hope you're just as intimidating in English as you are in your own native language. Every week, I release these episodes, 5 minutes of English to help you improve your English out of the textbook and into natural spoken English. My name is Laura Pickens. You can find me all over social media. I release daily videos. I have a Telegram group where I answer questions and share insights from my private speaking sessions. I also have private speaking sessions where I help individuals speak English better. You can find information about me and everything I offer at my website, laurapickens.ru. You can find it in the description. With that, guys, I will see you next week.